Hey, it's Jeremy Bowers here. Thanks for visiting my YouTube page today. And I want to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit of the past, and why you should maybe take a journey with me and watch the video and see where we're going and find out the past. So where did I grow up? I grew up in a town called Punxsutawney. Most of you probably have never been there. You might have seen a movie called Groundhog's Day. And in Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray experiences the same thing over and over and over again. For us in Punxsutawney, it was amazing having that movie, but unfortunately, they didn't film it there. There was too many burned down buildings. Punxsutawney was a great town to grow up in. It was all about sports, all about people, it was all about helping people, and that's where I found my passion for helping people. Then I went to college, I went to Pitt, I went to pharmacy school, decided I didn't want to be a pharmacist. My dad was a pharmacist, and found out that I loved helping people, but I didn't want to do it in the pharmacy aspect. So I transferred to Penn State. I chased a girlfriend there. She dumped me as soon as I got to Penn State. And I was lucky. I found my future wife of today, and we've been married over 18 years, and I got engaged my senior year in college. From there, I got into telecommunications and sales. I was very, very poor in telecommunications. I was not good. My wife actually got me the job in sales. Didn't understand the product, wasn't good at it, was trying to find my way through sales. But what I learned over this journey is I learned about failure, I learned about getting put down. See, as a kid, I grew up, I was only 5 foot tall, I'm 6 foot tall now. And imagine I was the best athlete, probably one of the best athletes in the town at the time. And when basketball players played in 4th grade, I was in 3rd grade, I played with the 4th grade basketball team. I always was playing up one in a lot of things just because I played kids in the neighborhood who are always older than me. But I had a talent and I had a little bit of an ego, and I got beat down. And what happened in junior high, I went to junior high and I was a basketball stud. In elementary school, I thought I was the man. I went to junior high and they benched me. And what I learned about that story about life is I learned about, I'm actually really happy that that coach benched me, because it taught me a lot about life, about getting knocked down. It taught me who I was as a person. Then I got into track and field, and I found out that by accident I bought a pair of girl running shoes. And my parents didn't tell me this, and I went to play, to run track. I was horrible at track. I was really good at basketball and tennis. My parents wouldn't let me return the running shoes. So every single day I would come home from track and field, I would cry. Literally cry. My friends would make fun of me. My friends are my friends today. And I talked to my daughter about that. You never know, your friends go through different phases in life. And unfortunately they made fun of me because I wore girl running shoes. But my parents wouldn't let me return it. And end of the day, the reason why is they said they didn't have the money, they didn't want to go spend it. We had to drive 30 to 45 minutes just to get a pair of shoes in Punxsutawney. More importantly, what it taught me about learning about who you are, and it doesn't matter what you dress in. It doesn't matter what's on the outside, it matters what's on the inside. It matters what's up here and here. Over those years of that journey, when I graduated college and I went through Punxsutawney and got my sales job and got rejected a lot, I had to try to figure out my path in life and what I wanted to do. And around 2003, I decided to get into real estate sales. Why? I thought about the businesses I had as a kid. I had a car cleaning business, Bowers Car Cleaning. I had Bowers Bike Repair. I had Bowers Lawn Care. Why? In Punxsutawney, for $4.25, that was a full-time job. For $4.25 an hour minimum wage, you got benefits. For $4.25, you built a career in Punxsutawney. There was no Wawa, there was no part-time gigs at McDonald's. These were full-time careers. We didn't even have McDonald's until I was about 17 years old. So for me, I had to create. I figured it out one day. I was making $12.50 to $15 an hour when grown-ups were making $4.25 an hour. I took all that knowledge over the years, and when I was in telecom getting beat up again, I thought about my life, and I said, how do I normally overcome this? And what I learned is I like to see change. I like to see things change. And houses would allow me to make changes. I was able to rehab a house, make it pretty, be able to sell it or keep it as a rental. And I love to see that change. Then I put 2 and 2 together, and I realized I liked real estate sales because I liked helping people. See, when I wanted to originally become a pharmacist, I wanted to help people, but I didn't understand the prescriptions. I didn't like the long names. My vocabulary is not the best. Organic chemistry kicked me out. But what I did learn is this. I learned that I love to help people. I learned that I love to make money. But I learned, more importantly, I just love helping people. See, for me, there might be someone that might be richer than me, but there might be a lot of people that don't have money, as much money as I have over the years, and I'm okay with that. And the reason why is, when I pass away in life, I want a long line of people throughout the journey of my life saying, Jeremy Bowers impacted me. Jeremy Bowers was willing to do things that other people weren't willing to do. Jeremy Bowers was willing to tell me things that could jeopardize him making money. And what happened was, I started buying houses, I started selling real estate, I was being raw in who I am as a person, and I grew my real estate sales business very, very quickly. I wasn't afraid to cold call, I wasn't afraid to door knock, I wasn't afraid to get rejected. Why? I've been rejected all my life. Wasn't the smartest kid in school, was short, got rejected in sports, couldn't get jobs, right? I had to create it. I learned that I had to create all this stuff. It all starts here and it starts here. So I built a sales business, and in 2011 I walked away from it. I was doing 175 units a year. Do I regret walking away from it? A little bit. I love what I do now. I should have kept some ownership in it now. Now it probably does about $1.7 million. I walked away and made sure my partner was good for 6 months. Let me state that again. Most people walk away from partnerships, they let their partner deal with everything. What I did, and what I love about people is, there's a lot of other good people who do this too, is I made sure my partner's expenses were paid for 6 months. Well, I don't think he would do it to me. So for 6 months I paid his expenses. I became a manager at a great company called Coldwell Banker, and I actually moved to the city in the sense of working. I live in the suburbs, and I took that office over and we grew it to top 10 United States of America. How did we do it? Well, what we did is we actually found the right people, got them to believe in themselves more, and I got them to work together as a team. That comes back to sports, that comes back to Punxsutawney, it comes back to Penn State. How can I interconnect people and get more out of them than they thought that they could do? It was a great journey. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people, a lot of great leadership. But in 2017, I decided to take a risk, and I went out and started an investment company with a company that was called TCS Investments. Some great people, Ben and Grav and some other people, and I did that for a year. But a person told me at one point, they're like, Jeremy, you're gonna miss the people. And I thought I could replace the people with just houses. And what I learned over that journey is I love working with people, but I love houses, I like both. So after about a year, I did this real estate investment company. Throughout this journey, I've been buying houses and making money. I've got my wife to get back into real estate. I got my wife to get into real estate sales. She was in medical sales. And in 2018, I took an opportunity and started some real estate investing funds with Noah. And what we did is we started buying real estate. Well, as we started talking, I started to realize there was an opportunity, and then an opportunity came up with kwphilly. Brian Walters was the team leader, CEO of kwphilly, and he decided to become the general manager, and there was an opportunity for me to come in and take over. What does a CEO team leader do? Well, they recruit, they go out and find talent and see if they fit the firm. That's number one. Number two, they help the existing agents grow their business. And third, they build a culture like nobody else if they're trying to do what they're focusing on as a whole, as a group in a branch office or real estate company, is how to build a culture that breeds production. That's what I work on. That's what I've been doing for years. So I've done that. In the meantime, I've hired a broker, I've hired a vice president, I've hired more support staff. And right now, we're number one in market share in Philadelphia in units. We'll do over $700 million. We've only been in business for 3 years. Still buying real estate investments, buying that with certain people that want to buy and want to invest with me, lots, houses, apartment buildings, whatever they're looking to do, I do a couple of different things in that. But enough about me. Where am I at now with this journey, and where am I going to go is with you. I have the wife, I have the kid, I play sports, I compete in tennis still, I love real estate, but my passion is you. My passion is you're watching this video and you think that you can get more out of life. You have a story like I do. You didn't come up from very much. You got rejected a lot in life. You have some failures right now. You can't figure out what you want. That's when you need to talk to me. That's what I'm good at. I'm not that good at certain things. There's definitely some things. My writing skills are atrocious. Agreement sales and real estate, I'm fine with that, but I have a broker for that. I have support staff for that. I'm really good at helping people grow their business. I'm really good at helping new agents find their niche in the business and grow quickly. I had rookie of the years every year that I was the manager. We had the rookie of the year. They were doing anywhere between $3 to $7 million a year. My wife's first year, she did $7 million. You do the math on that, it's about $200,000 in commissions and she gets her cut. So I'm able to find people who are unhappy in their jobs, number one, and get them out of their job. That's 85% of the people in America. Second is I'm able to help people who take their real estate license, which is about 100 people a month, about 50 pass. I'm able to help those people get into real estate and get productive if they want to and they have the talent. So I have to determine if I think I can help them. If not, I'll point them in the right firm for the right real estate company. See, I don't get paid anything if they just join the firm. I only get paid if they do well. So it's going to be a win-win. And lastly, I try to find experienced agents who really want to grow their business. Most of the time when I talk to an experienced agent, they might be a little hesitant to talk because they're doing well or they're doing their thing. And in life, we only know what we know. Well, in my case, my job is to help you see things that you can't see. See, my job as a leader is to see through the wall, 2 walls ahead of you. My job is to be able to stand up here and look down and figure out what's going on and how we get to the next level. That's what a visionary does. That's what an integrator does, is integrating those things. The visionary sees far. That's my role. So if you're watching this today and you are a person in your job and you don't like what you're doing, we should talk. If you're a new agent that you're thinking of, you're getting into the real estate business, you need to interview people, think about this. Everybody can make a pretty brochure. Everybody can make a cool logo, but do they have the results? Do they have the results to help you get to the level that you want to get to? If they don't, I don't want to listen to them. There's enough gurus on the internet. Like, show me your bank statements, show me what you've done, let me meet the people you've met. I want to talk to you if you've done it. Besides that, I don't want to talk to you. Last one's the experienced agents. The people that, if you're watching this video and you think you're doing well, but you'd like to do more, set up a free strategy call with me. Set up a free one-on-one appointment with me. And I'll have a link in this video where you can do that. And let's talk. Listen, there's no recruiting. We're already doing great. We're number one. However, I want to do better than that. Our competition is ourselves and others. So I'm not going to be attached to the outcome if you don't want to go. It's okay. It's not for everybody. But I will tell you this. If you're an experienced agent, you're watching this, and you want to get better at something, there's no reason why 2 smart people shouldn't talk. And I want you to really think about that. The downside most times in life, what happens is we only know what we know. And I look at the 5 people I hang out with, and they're the most influential people in my life, and that's who I will become. Unfortunately, you can't hang out with everybody. So you have to look at your surroundings right now and see your surroundings at your office. If you're a new agent, at your brokerage, experienced agent, is there people there that you want to do business like them? I have people doing over $100 million in business. Do the math at 3% commissions. There's a reason why we're number 16 in America per Keller, top 50 in profit in the United States of America per Keller. So I'm going to leave you with this. In life, we have many regrets. In life, we have a lot of things that we talk about we should have done. This, I hope, is not one where we can sit down, talk together on the phone, or talk in person, and see if I can help you grow your business. And I will leave you with this guarantee. You will pocket $30,000 by talking to me, at a minimum, on a couple of little key things that I'll give you tips on. Best way to get in touch with me is 484-243-0971. That's 484-243-0971. And I look forward to talking to you. And watch my other YouTube videos I have and my videos online, and you can learn what we're doing differently, what other people are doing differently, because you deserve it. Have a great day.